Assalamu alaikum, my name is Salim Siddiqui and we're talking about the great Muslim celebration, the great Eid, Eid al-Akbar, or the Great Festival. And you're listening to the HotConflict.com series discussing the issue of the great Eid that Muslims all over the world have gathered together in their home cities and towns and gathered to celebrate the praises of their Lord and bow their head to the Most High, all facing and worshipping towards Mecca, the Kaaba, the holy house that Abraham built with his son Ishmael, dedicated to the true worship of the Lord on the planet Earth. And we're continuing to tell our story of the truth like it's never been told before in the English language, that the revelation of the message is being revealed to you like you've never heard it before. And we're going to continue to prove some of the interesting points in the story and understanding the fundamentals. Now, we must keep certain fundamentals the same, that there's only one God, Allah, and as a Muslim, we use the Arabic term Allah, the God. It's not a moon god or a pagan god or any other kind of fallacy that a lot of people in the West have just been lied about too. And today we're going to continue to dispel a lot of the misunderstandings and misconceptions. And we've been talking about a lot of strange things. I've got to get a little bit stranger, and so I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest. We said if we stay to the fundamentals that there's only one God, and that God created the angels with a noble light. They obey the commandments of their Lord. They don't disobey. There are jinns and other creations made of smokeless fire. Of them there are perhaps many races. We know of documentations of specific few, but how many are not clear. Adam was created of the flesh, mud and clay, and breathed with the soul by the Lord Most High. And we are the sons of Adam, descendants of Adam on the human race, of course, on this planet that we call Earth. And we said that the Lord taught Adam the fundamentals that I'm telling you right now, and that there would continue to be prophets, each bearing the word or the revelation of the Lord Most High. And that this would continue to happen, of course, until we would get to the final prophet who would be blessed with the miracle of having the word of the Lord spoken, preserved and everlasting in a way that any of us could learn to speak the word. And that in itself is a miraculous gift, and that he was the prophet for all of mankind till the end of days, and that anyone who followed his truth would never be misguided, as the seal of the prophets in the chain that we're talking about. And we've talked about some really interesting concepts, and if you don't know where we are in this story, then go back and listen to the beginning and come back to where we are now, because the story has to be told in its entirety, and the reason why I'm telling you that is important. But as we go on, we said that always remember what our father Adam taught us, that this is a struggle between the light and the dark. And those who call themselves believers in the Lord Most High, the one who created the universe and everything that is in it, and all of the creatures and creation and powers in it are created by God, that God, the Lord Most High, higher than all of that, who gave life and takes life, is the one who taught Adam the Word. And if you understand the Word of the Lord Most High, it is more powerful and incredible than any supernatural ability. But we're not getting into the supernatural issues anymore. We said we're at the point of the story of me explaining why I'm able to tell the story, and that I've been with my father who wants me to go to law school, and I'm resisting because I don't understand how the situation in America has gotten so corrupt, where there's so much corruption going on and all the politics seems corrupt and the people are so abused. And yet still in America we say that more than any other country, and this is true, people are more free. And I always say I love America. And why do I say that I love America? Well, as a person who likes stories and talks, I enjoy American culture. Great music, great art, great stories, great television, great movies. America is great in their ability to tell the story and weave a tale. And that is an amazing thing that happens in a free land. And so it's an interesting thing, but at the same time we have a lot of strange situation in our government. And like I said, I'm not talking about left or right politics or even religious politics of any nature, but as many people in America who are living here are realizing that the situation is changing in our society. And so, unfortunately, we're at a time where things are somewhat weird in America. And so it becomes incumbent upon me to tell you what exactly happened. I went to law school even though resisting and expecting not to like the study of the law and not wanting to be a lawyer and get involved in the legal system in the United States, which seemed so full of darkness to me. I went to law school, and like I said, surrounded by many African Americans and people of all other races and genders. Something very strange happened. I began to read the words of some of the founding fathers of the early generation of people who came to America. And more strange to me than anything else in this tale was I found that the people who came to the United States of America had a very interesting concept. They said that we no longer want to live in places in the earth that are trying to enslave us and control us and manipulate us and misguide us. There must be a place for the sons of Adam to go and thrive and do well and live out the dream of our race, as all of the sons of Adam search to have offspring and prosper. And I found the most strange thing, that in the founding fathers and in the Constitution and some of these concepts, I found people who understood strange concepts. What occurred to me most as a Muslim, only knowing what I had at the time, was that our earlier founding fathers had understood that there were these people called Muslims, and they believed that they had gotten a messenger from the Lord, and they believed they had a holy book. I couldn't believe that. That was shocking to me to first learn about the United States of our founding fathers. But the thing that I found even more strange is in reading some of the Federalist Papers and reading some of the early documents, you see that men came here with a noble goal. As we said, we are always going to tell this story. It's not about politics. Revealed to you, ladies and gentlemen, in the West or anywhere that they can understand the English language, revealed to you the story for the first time is the truth in a way that you can never disagree, in a way that reveals all of the mysteries, in a way that exposes all that which was supposed to be uncovered, because the light must shine anything that's dark. Because we said that this story is always about searching for the light, and we as the sons of Adam are in a battle against the dark, and the forces of evil use the dark to deceive us. And the thing that they deceive us most about is the truth of what the Lord has planned. There is only one God. Those who say La ilaha illallah are just saying there's only one God. Understand the story that I'm telling you, because it's the story of the truth. For the first time from to you, inshallah, as a gift to this whole area we call the West. The Western civilized world, the place of the greatest knowledge. I found in our founding fathers references to every single one of them saying what we are searching for is greater than just any man. All of them referenced searching for the light. Can you believe that they referenced searching for the light? That they said we have come here to search for freedoms, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, inalienable rights, endowed by God on all of the sons of Adam. From this moment, let it be known that the sons of Adam are free and able to bear the light, that the truth should be known on this land. And because of such a noble thing, as I said, God is a just God. Even though the true word might be there, when someone says, "Oh my Lord, I seek the light," and does an action, God doesn't deny them. A country in our story. Since we said we're going to tell the story and tell it in a way that makes sense to the very moment that the storyteller speaks it. By God, and all of it must unite and work together.